Hi everyone. This is a requested video by many parents. So 2026 is going to start soon. So many parents will be heading down to Popular Bookstore to look for assessment books for their kids. So today I dropped by Popular Bookstore, and after comparing all the Amaths books available there, so this is one of the best, or if not the best, assessment books for Amaths for 2026. Okay. So take note, okay, this is not a sponsored video. Okay, so the title for this book is Revision Guide Additional Mathematics 1001 Question for O Levels. So the price is $19.85, close to $20. Okay, so this is the cover page. Okay, so I already compiled a list of pros and cons. So first, the pro, okay, is repeated in 2026 with reference to the latest MOE syllabus. Okay, so all the questions inside this book will be up to date, so no worries. And then tons of high quality exam style questions with different difficulties. So other assessment books, right, their questions either they are too easy or they are too hard. Okay, so this one is really relevant. So most of the questions, the difficulties are very similar to what the student will encounter during their class tests or school prelims exams. Okay, and of course they also include real world context questions, which are very popular nowadays. So just trying to see if the student can apply what they learn from the textbook into real life context questions. Okay, and of course they not just show the answer but the actual solution as well. Okay, so later I'll show you some pictures of it. Okay, but the cons are what? So they have a lot of questions, but they don't really have what any introduction of the topics and formula. Okay, but the good thing is what you can always refer to your textbook or the school notes. Okay, so this book is just purely questions and questions. There are no introduction or work example. Okay, but you can find them easily through your textbooks. Okay, so this is the inside of the book, how it looks like. So you have section 1 and 2. Section 1, all these topics are what you're going to learn in sec 3. Then from here onwards is everything you will learn in sec 4. Okay, so these are the questions examples. So they have up to 20 to 30 questions per topic. So you realize some of the questions they have some asterisk here. So this denote the difficulty. Okay, so there are plenty of questions. And this is the example of the solution at the back. So they don't just give you the final answer, but they actually show you step by step the working. Okay, so very detailed. And this one is the back cover. Okay, so that's it for the Amaths. Next is Emaths. Okay, so if you're looking for Emaths assessment book for your kids 2026, okay, so this is one of the better one. Okay, so it's Sec 3 Mathematics Tutorial, G3. G3 basically means for Express. Okay, G2 is for NA. Okay, so it break it up into 3A and 3B book. Okay, so 3A is $29.95, about $30, and then 3B is $25. Okay, so same thing, the pros. Okay, so this book is actually brand new. So this is the first edition. Okay, in 2026. Okay, so similar reference to the latest MOE syllabus. Okay, every question will be relevant for the current syllabus. And for this book, they actually provide some notes and guiding tips, okay, to help the student to solve the questions. And the guiding tips are not just very trivial tips. They actually are very detailed, that similar to those that experienced teacher or tutor will give in the tuition center. Okay, so this is really good. Okay, so same thing, they have very high quality exam style questions. Okay, so not too easy, not too hard. Very similar standard to what they will encounter during their class tests and exams. Real world context questions. Okay, and for this book, right, they after every topic actually there's a consolidation practice and challenging practice. Okay, just for students that want more challenging questions, so they can try this. Okay, and of course they have detailed solution and answer. And one of the good things is what they have space provided for the student to write the working, so they don't have to write it separately in the exercise book or what. Okay, but the only cons is what, okay, the price, as you have to purchase two books separately. Okay, so for sec 3, okay, so you have to buy 3 and 3B, so it is close to up to $50, I think, in total. Okay, around there. So these are the interior, how it looks like. So these are the topics. Okay, so let's say topic 1, indices. Okay, so you have the concept quiz, you have the topical test quiz 1. Okay, then topical test 2, topical test 3. Okay, so there are many practices. Okay, so this is just an example. So if you see here, right, so here under the teacher's desk, they actually provide some of the common formulas, okay, or the tips that might help the student in solving the questions. Okay, so this is an example of a challenging practice, okay, which supposedly to be a bit harder than usual questions, but it actually scratch the understanding of the students, see whether they can apply. Okay, so this is really good for students that want tougher questions. Next one. So this is an example of the solutions. Okay, really detailed. And this is the back page. Okay, the back cover. Alright, that's all. Okay. So like, share, and subscribe. Bye.